AumSum was walking through a park one afternoon when dark clouds slowly gathered above. As AumSum looked at his hands, a raindrop landed on his palm. Something unusual happened. Instead of splashing away, the raindrop stayed there. Another drop fell and hovered beside it. AumSum lifted his hand slightly, and the raindrops lifted too. He moved his hand slowly, and the raindrops followed his movement. Miraculously, AumSum could now control rain. Excited, he made raindrops pause midair and then released them together, creating a soft splash. He even guided the rain to fall only on one side of the path, leaving the other side completely dry. As the rain continued, water levels in the park began rising quickly. A nearby pond overflowed, and water snakes began slithering out with the rushing water. As more rain poured down, more snakes appeared. People ran back in fear. AumSum noticed the danger immediately and stepped forward without hesitation. He raised both hands high. The heavy rain above him slowed instantly. Water stopped rushing wildly across the ground. The snakes paused for a moment, confused as the water beneath them stopped flowing. With strong movements, AumSum redirected the rain. He pulled the falling water upward and shaped it into powerful streams. He aimed the rain directly toward the ground near the snakes. The rain formed moving walls of water that pushed the snakes away from the people and toward the flooded pond. Some snakes tried to slither forward again, but AumSum acted quickly. He increased the rain only in the areas behind the snakes, creating strong flowing currents that dragged them backward. The snakes were swept off the grass and carried safely back into the overflowing pond. The people in the park cheered loudly for their hero AumSum. AumSum was standing near an ocean on a warm afternoon, watching sunlight shimmer across the water. As he stepped closer to the edge, a cool sensation flowed through his chest and throat. When AumSum jumped into the water, he expected to rush back up for air. He breathed in gently and felt fresh oxygen fill his lungs. Miraculously, AumSum had gained the power to breathe underwater. Amazement quickly turned into excitement. AumSum swam deeper, noticing how easy and natural it felt. He swam up and down and followed small fish through sea plants. AumSum began swimming near rocks and following sunlight as it danced underwater. He rested on the sandy bottom and stood up again, enjoying the freedom of staying underwater as long as he wished. Suddenly, the calm was broken. Not far from the shore, a swimmer had drifted closer to deeper water. Strong waves had pushed an old fishing net loose from the seabed. The swimmer became tangled in it and struggled to move. From above the water, people could see splashing, but could not understand what was wrong. The swimmer was trapped underwater, and help from the surface was slow. AumSum noticed the trouble immediately. Without fear, he dived underwater and swam straight toward the movement. While others needed air and goggles, AumSum moved freely. He saw the net wrapped around the swimmer's legs and arms, tightening with every movement. Breathing calmly, AumSum carefully pulled the net away, loosening it strand by strand. AumSum then led the swimmer toward shallow water, swimming steadily until the surface grew closer. The swimmer reached safety, and the danger passed. The swimmer cheered loudly for his hero AumSum. AumSum was strolling along the quiet riverside when he noticed a strange glowing rock. As soon as he picked it up, a current of energy rushed into his hands. Curious, he touched a fallen branch, and instantly it turned upside down, balancing on its leaves as though the world itself had reversed. Excited but cautious, he now touched a basket, and it spun gently before standing balanced on its lid. He tapped a flower pot, and it tilted upside down without spilling soil. But suddenly, the sky darkened. Heavy rain poured. Gusts of wind bent the trees, and the river swelled dangerously. AumSum rushed to help. A massive tree was uprooted by the current, crashing toward the town like a battering ram. Without hesitation, AumSum leapt forward, placing his hands on its soaked trunk. The tree flipped upside down, roots pointing upward, while its wide crown buried deep in the water. The current slowed against the leafy barrier, sparing the homes along the riverbank. Soon, the storm's fury reached the marketplace. Stalls collapsed under the rain, and carts rolled uncontrollably across the streets. A runaway cart hurtled toward a group of children. AumSum dashed forward, touched the cart, and flipped it upside down. Instead of rolling, it landed squarely on its roof, stopping in its tracks like a harmless block. The final danger came from the town's tall bell tower. Shaken by lightning, the heavy bells threatened to crash down onto the square below. AumSum climbed the slippery stairs and placed his palms firmly against the swaying structure. The tower flipped upside down, planting its roof securely on the ground. AumSum stood tall. One day, as AumSum sat under his favorite mango tree, a new thought popped into his head. What if people never stopped itching? Just the idea made him squirm, but his imagination was already off and running. He pictured himself waking up in the morning, scratching his head before his eyes were even open. As he got out of bed, his arms started itching, then his legs, then his back. And before he knew it, he was spinning around like a confused chicken, trying to reach every itchy spot at once. But the itch never went away. At breakfast, he imagined trying to eat his cereal while one hand was scratching his ear and the other was poking at his neck. The spoon kept missing his mouth and landing in the milk with a splash. His parents looked at him with wide eyes as he twisted and turned in his chair like he was doing the world's weirdest dance. He tried to go to school, but every few seconds he had to stop to scratch. His friends laughed at first, but soon they all started scratching too. It was like the itch was contagious, spreading from person to person, like a ticklish breeze. But things kept getting worse. AumSum imagined cities filled with people twitching, wriggling, and jumping around as if invisible ants were having a party on their skin. Scientists tried to find the cause, but ended up scratching their heads too. Zoos were filled with monkeys scratching alongside the zookeepers. Even statues looked like they were itching just by being around all the humans. AumSum realized that a never-ending itch might seem funny at first, but it could turn life into a very uncomfortable mess. He shook his head, relieved it was just his imagination.